Shake, shake, shake the camera. Shake it all the time. Work, work, work the camera. Work it all the time. There's no body line to work, I suppose. In this video, we're talking about your time management improving through understanding your personality type and using that on your personal growth journey. What's up, legend? It's Sherman here from Geek Psychology, helping you find your true character and level it up so you can play life better. Within this whole series, we've talked a lot about the strengths and the weaknesses, understanding yourself, building self-awareness and empathy and compassion and all those things. But there is also the practical necessity of time management or self-management and using that and leveraging that so you can actually get things done. It's a less woo-woo type feeling, right? When you're like, I know how to manage my environment and myself and move forward and make progress within my goals. And that is something that a lot of personality types do struggle with, INFPs especially. So when you know how to manage yourself so that you can manage your time properly, right? We all have the same amount of time throughout the day. It's just how do we manage ourselves and our efforts and our willpower to get the things done. When you know that, you can make such progress on your goals. Like when I really crack down on myself and I set up a schedule and I say, these are the things that I want to do today. These are the things that I did well yesterday. This is my weekly goal, my monthly goal, yearly, half year, quarters, whatever it is. When I really get fine-tuned on that, I make incredible progress. And I know it. And it's hard. It's one of my core weaknesses. And yet I know how to work around it. And I know how to use my style of building more emotion around it so that I can get the things done that I want to get done. Because I have to go through an emotional path instead of just do the thing. I need to convince myself emotionally, these are the things that I want, these are the things that I don't want. And I know you might not be like that if you're a different personality type, but having that awareness helps me manage my time and myself and my energy. Easily put, there are the judgers and the perceivers within the Myers-Briggs. The judgers, the ones with the J at the end, doesn't mean you're judgmental. It's an older term. It means that you want to have more structure for your environment, for the things that are happening, for the people, whatever it is. You want to have this kind of predicted standard. And by having that structure, that allows you to relax, it allows you to process internally and either pull from your past and gain truly deep, meaningful insights into your experiences, reviewing, recalling them, mulling over those past experiences to understand more of the pattern of life. Or it also helps you, depending on your personality type, it could help you get more of a long-range vision or prediction of where things are going, why things are this way, and what you should do about it. And for perceivers, it's the opposite, right? We're trying to figure out all this stuff. We're trying to make judgments internally and, consolidate, put all these puzzle pieces together, make sense of who I am as a person or, my ideals or how I understand this information and the truth of the thing, whatever it is. And we're spending all the time internally organizing. And so we prefer to have more of a spontaneous outer world that perceivers do. This spontaneous outer world where we can just kind of, leave things open and go with it as it happens and, figure out more stuff about ourselves by putting those pieces together, by putting ourselves into a little bit more of a chaotic or wild environment. And so adding structure for a perceiver, it helps a lot, but there's kind of a push and pull to it, right? It's not like I can just completely structure everything and be happy about it because it's fighting your innate preferences. And for a judger, just being like, yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there. It doesn't quite work all the time, right? Because it fights that internal innate nature. And yet it's something that you can work towards being more comfortable with in certain circumstances. Having some structure to my life has been incredibly beneficial. And having a little bit more spontaneous, fun or whatever it is for my wife has been really helpful too. She's a judger, I'm a perceiver. And this leads you into creating better habits for yourself. And just through that awareness that we talked about in the previous video. Because if as a perceiver, I get this big boost of energy. I'm just like, let's go. Let's figure it all out. I want to put all this energy into it. And then you fizzle off. And then right before the deadline, you pick up that energy and you start doing it again. And you finish it, right? You get this 11th hour burst of power. It rhymed. That was pretty cool. You can create a better structure for yourself by setting more minor timelines and goals and saying, okay, by the end of this week, this is the thing that needs to be done. So even if you do get that burst of energy and then you kind of fizzle off, by that earlier timeline, you get a boost of energy again and you can finish the thing and you can take more reliable steps towards getting the stuff done that you want to get done. For judgers, you can, you probably have this end goal, and a lot of times you might finish it really early so that you can have that time to piece through and understand things. And you can do that and still leave a couple parts open. Leave a couple little loops open. It might kind of make you uncomfortable a little bit, but having that open loop might let you gain some more insights and process more intently, because your reticular activating system is looking for more pieces of information to make the system better, to fill it out, set it up. I want to go through my past and figure out why this worked before. How can I implement that past solution or something from the past to make this a better procedure now? Set that up for your mind and let your mind process it and figure it out. So you're still leaving a little bit of openness, and then you can go back and kind of rejigger the project or whatever it is, and then do it again. So in the next video, I'm going to go into a conclusion, wrap all this up in a nice little bow, and summarize a lot of these points so that you can recap them yourself after and implement them more in your life if you have not already.